as you were explaining, there's so much more that First Office do. Whether, yes, we've got the hardware there, but there's the IT support, the telephony, there's document management solutions. You mentioned about scanning, print management, all of that. But the central point, invariably, doesn't always have to be, but as a company that sort of starts from there. And I mean, you've been involved in it for a long time, haven't you?
Yeah. Nearly half my life I've been here.
Wow.
2006 I started.
20 years.
Yeah. So,
It's a celebration, isn't it?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Phil likes his bubbly. Let's.
I know. Exactly. And then if we can't fix it on the phone, there's service engineers. They're out there. They're on your doorstep, and they'll come and they'll sort it.
Yeah.
So we've got that sort of last line of defence. So either way, it'll get sorted.
How long have you been here, Anna?
7 months, I think.
Right.
This month.
Yeah.
So Anna's a newbie.
So both sides of the spectrum there.
Yeah.
Cool. So that you've then seen it sort of from coming in from outside to some extent is sort of like that whole family feel that's here, and the customer centric efforts and stuff, which was that nice to be part of?
Yeah, well, I think even when I was like interviewing and stuff and sort of got to meet everyone, and then they're saying, oh, I've worked here for this long, and it was like, oh, if they're not leaving, that must be a good thing.
Yeah.
There must be something going right here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
No, I'd agree with that. That was a definite thing. I mean, in terms of the attention to detail and the keeping everything running smoothly, I mean, just a couple of the points that I want to throw out there in case there's points to do. Automation. So things such as meter readings and stock control. Who do I aim that one at?
I'm meter readings.
Okay. And that's...
I love meter readings. I get excited when I get a meter. No, just because it makes my life so much easier when a customer gives us a reading, because they're being invoiced correctly for what they've used. And it's just easier. Yeah. So much easier. And with the system we've got now, a lot of customers are on an automated system or linked software, so we can access the readings remotely. It populates the field, and then, it's automatic. Whereas before it was a lot of manual entering.
Yeah.
But that side of it is brilliant.
Well, and the accuracy up front stops problems becoming bigger and happening at all later.
Yeah, because if you estimate a customer and this system also flags it. So if, say, I estimate a customer's readings more than 2 or 3 quarters, it would tell me I can't physically do it.
Wow.
Because I've estimated it too much before. So we need to get an engineer in maybe to get the readings, or I need to just ring them and say, I really need your meter readings. Because otherwise you could end up with a massive invoice, which we will sort out. Not a problem. We've had customers before where we've estimated, they've come on the phone. And this is the other problem. Sometimes customers, there's so many figures that customers don't always know which ones we need. So,
of course there is, isn't there?
Yeah.
Which I think there will be, at some point, we'll be grabbing a video with you of sort of just showing that process of meter readings, potentially. I think that's the idea.
Lovely.
You might not have known that, but I'm just throwing that over to you.
Sounds the expert.
But again, there's even that advice if a client's not sure what to do. You can
I've
guide
done that
them.
a million times. People have been on the phone.
How
Can
do
you
I
tell
do
me?
it? Yeah.
How do I do it? Right. And
You do it in your sleep.
I do it, I can tell you how to do a meter reading over the phone. So it's very important, billing. It's obviously the core part of the business.
Presumably that floods over as well onto you, Anna, with the fact that you need that accuracy with, I mean, what do we call it? Do we call it the inventory stock of consumables? I guess?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's got to be accurate there to sort of be able to lead onto your side.
Yeah.
So accuracy there feeds onto you.
And then obviously the engineers get readings every time they attend a customer. So we've got that.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So every time an engineer visits site, they must sort of get meter readings. So we have
it's so that we can also work out that when life on a part within the photocopier is going to go over, and maybe pre-plan to get into
preventative.
To keep it preventative maintenance is always better, isn't it, than when it all falls apart. Yeah.
And it will shout for toner It'll say, "Oh my gosh, I've done this many. I need some more food." So essentially, it's just that automation.
I don't think it says it as nicely.
I think it does. It's kind of like going to a drive-through.
Right.
In my head, and they order their toner, which is there. Yeah.
If it doesn't yet, that's the future.
If it was me, it would be my 5 chicken selects.
Other food is available.
No, but it is just about keeping it easy. We've looked at the umbrella of things and the amount of calls and thinking, where does a customer it's not wasting your time because you need to keep things running, but where can we take that away, make it automated, make it easy, and then things turn up and literally the next couple of days, thanks to Anna, their toner's there and they go, "Oh God, it's just run out." And if you're a lawyer printing a deposition or something, that would be very annoying, wouldn't it? So it's keeping people running, which, and even, IT licenses, phones, everything, when it's all joined up and automated and like your license is about to need renewing, we'll sort that out in the back office so that you our customer, just keeps running. Sian, as much as she loves the phone calls about meter readings, if it's automated, it does help out.
Oh, yeah.
Of course it does.
Yeah. Although I swear sometimes you probably just phone up and say, "Oh, shall we just do it manually?"
Should we just do it manually?
I do enjoy doing
I
this.
do enjoy having it.
I haven't done one yet today. I need one. I think this one is to you, Phil, because I think you've been involved in this, is that we were talking about making sure, you're using an example of a solicitor, for example. We've got some clients where that print continuity is so vital that we've got software solutions on the print management and failover and continuity that we're even able to get into areas like that.
So we have the software that tells us when the toner's out, so we can deliver it, which is brilliant. But we can also then make the with software like PaperCut, you can make it so that you can print at any one of the printers, even though you've only sent it to the single one print queue. So yes, the joy of that is you may have to walk a few more steps if your photocopier has, the rare occasions that it fails, is inoperable, but you can just walk to the.
Can I add another one to that that's brilliant now, is that we've got the Hive variant that actually could be one of your sister offices, and you go, that's printed because I'm going to a meeting tomorrow morning there. You walk in and you put in your code and it's released there. So you haven't been in even your own normal office. And it's really broadening out quite significantly, isn't it? Understanding how we operate, the customers operate.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, indeed.
Especially with remote working, hybrid working.
Exactly.
Not everyone is in one office all the time. They might go out to a site. They might, exactly as you've said, and then just having that access and that continuity of workflow. Yeah. That's the biggest thing. Everyone wants to just keep going, finish work and think, I've achieved what I need to, and start again the next day and not think, I need to print that, I haven't been able to do it. It's done, it's queued, it's sorted.
Yeah, you can send it from home and arrive in the office.
Exactly,
and print it out.
Yeah.
And that mixed bag is how people operate these days. But I remember that we also had one, again, I'm not going to go into excessive detail, but where if a client wasn't able to print stuff out and get it out that day, they had a financial penalty. And so if age-old thing, just with IT the way it works, if the hardware fails or something and the print queue goes down, you could historically have lost that print queue. And it's like going, no, we can't do that, and we need to keep going. And there was this whole failover that went, no, that print queue is held somewhere to enable it to just pick up and go. You blinked and it's now come. You don't know, and that's the big thing. Is what the key essence is the customer doesn't need to know. I know we're talking about it now. Is that all they know is life's easy. Life's smooth.
And that's all you want for the customer, isn't it?
Exactly.
The customer just wants to.
Which was really one of the next points I was coming on to, is that you need. We could get clients that are stressed because they're confused. What's going on? I don't understand. And sometimes it's that empathy.
Yeah. 100%.
And then it's okay.
Yeah.
Let's get this sorted.
Happens quite a lot, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
And there lies. It's not. That's not us suddenly going, oh, that's. But once you've got someone else's IT infrastructure, and there's so many variables on them.
As you'll hear me say regularly, I had no idea how important printing was until I came and worked for a printing company.
Yeah,
I can believe that.
Some people, they really do feel that it's life or death. It isn't, but they do feel that way sometimes.
And not just printing, scanning. Yes. So in other words, where we've got that sort of, I don't think paperless is right, but less paper I think is right.
Yeah.
And we've got all of those solutions for the scanning, the archives, the retrieval, the workflow management, process management.
I had a customer who was a gunsmith.
Wow.
And I thought, gunsmith, why is he going to need to do scanning? What's that all about? I mean, I just don't understand. He was doing a deposition as an expert witness for a trial.
Right.
And he needed to get it in today.
Yeah.
So we did. That was fine. But I was astounded that a gunsmith needs to scan stuff. What's that about? I mean, you just don't see it.
Well, you think that applies for a lot of areas because compliance and things like that, where you need to be able to show that you did your job properly, as in a client has done their job properly, is that documentation that shows it. We're used to a legal system, I'm getting very detailed now, but it is relevant, is that we're used to a legal system where you're innocent till you're proven guilty over here. You can't do that with compliance. You cannot be assumed that you have done it right. You've got to prove that you've done it right, and if you can't prove to me you've done it right, then we've got to assume you're guilty. Yeah. So that's where, in a lot of places, all of the scanning side comes into it so importantly as well.
Yes.
And that they need to know that it's getting in there, getting to the right places.
Yes.
So it's a two-way device.
Yeah, they're cracking. Scanning is becoming more and more important to life in general and customers.
But even that's evolved. The thing that amazes me, so I'm going off on a tangent that I know a little bit about, but is that it's not even just the scanning, is it? Because it might have been coming in electronically in the first place, but you still need to centrally manage that, which is why it's obvious that our solutions...
We have workflows that allow you to process those documents and pass them around the office without ever being being physical.
Yeah. Which we do here as well.
Oh, yeah.
We use one of our own solutions here.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Which I know that came largely, what was it, Andrew Jones, our MD, having to work from home was so varied, but he still needed to get hold of documentation relevant to clients or whatever, and he was able to do it. We talked about the printing remotely. It's like, I need to access documentation.
Yeah.
So it is all
definitely.
of it. Yeah. I was going to ask a question, what's a typical issue a customer might call in with, but I think we've covered that. Oh, no, have we got more?
No, scanning and printing.
Scanning and printing at the minute.
Yeah. All day, every day. It's all good. It's exactly what we do. The biggest issue I'm up against at the moment is that Windows is trying to be too helpful. It will indeed set up your printer for you and your scanner for you immediately, that it spots it on the network. Sadly, the technology is slightly flawed. And generally, 3 days later, it stops being quite so friendly as it was before. And we get a lot of comments about every time I go to the printer, it's asking me to choose a tray. Because it doesn't know which paper type or which paper size it's trying to pull out of the copier. And generally, the problem is that the software has automatically installed the printer, and because it's American software, it thinks it's American paper sizes, and it starts sending you letter size paper, which is slightly shorter and fatter than British or European A4 size paper, and it just whinges and says, I can't find any letter paper. We can tick boxes on the photocopier to make it accept that as A4, and we tend to do that only if it happens. But that's the issue we come up against. If you install the printer correctly with a driver and targeting in the right direction, it basically keeps on printing until
it holds the setting.
Yeah, it holds the setting and it keeps on going forever. Yeah. But yes, the Windows is trying to be too helpful, and it's failing miserably, I'm afraid.
I'm not surprised to hear that.
Well,
I congratulate everybody for letting that shorter and fatter comment go as well. Nobody cracked a joke or anything. I was impressed with that. I was biting my lip as you said it. I was. But
I was trying to find a way to put Mac in there because I know you love a MacBook.
Oh,